people are gathering. Too many people who won't comply. Too many people who don't have COVID protocols. There is no mask mandate in Lenawee County. Every time that we've gathered, we've been in the setup 6 feet away. We've been far away from people. The room has been big enough. The ventilation has been great enough. We have followed all CDC guidelines. But yet, we can't meet today. But the community mental health group can meet today. The airport group can meet. The road commissioners can meet. Why can't the Board of Health meet? The commissioners met, yep. They met in a tiny room, actually. And half of them were unmasked. Just want to throw that out there. So, what we have here is some health director, doesn't have a health background, who's scared of the people, who won't listen to the people, and who's going to make policy behind closed doors, also violating the Open Meetings Act. She has been meeting with superintendents. She has been meeting with Todd Ashworth, who is an epidemiologist here, and Dr. Sheeran, who also advises the Board of Health. They have all met together, and we have an email thread through FOIA that lists them all meeting together, making policies together. If some of you aren't aware, the Open Meeting Act states that policy has to be made in public where the people can have a voice and a say in that policy. When they met August 13th of this year to discuss policy for the schools. That group of people made the policy for the schools without any input from any citizens in Lenawee County. Everyone's children is being affected by this. There are OMA violations. The Board of Health is also violating their own bylaws, which say the Board of Health has to come up with policies themselves, and then Martha Hall, the health officer, implements those. Right now, Martha Hall is making policy and implementing it herself. You wonder why when we showed up big at that very first mask mandate, they were going to vote on the mask mandate. The Board of Health did not offer a recommendation to Martha Hall on that. Guess what? The kids weren't masked. And a week later, the kids still weren't masked because the Board of Health refused to make a recommendation. Therefore, Martha Hall could not legally mask the children of Lenawee. So, why can't the Board of Health meet? Because the people are going to show up and they're going to tell the Board of Health all the things wrong with quarantining healthy children, all the things wrong with testing healthy children, and they don't want to be proven wrong again. They don't want to have to stop these quarantines. So instead of facing us, they're hiding. Martha Hall is hiding. They're hiding and they're violating our constitutional rights. They're violating their bylaws. They're violating the OMA. And soon enough, we will have some legal help in this county to go against that, to show all the violations, how they can be held accountable, and we are not going to stop. We are not leaving quietly. We're not going to stop and just let them run us over and over. They press release, we press release. This is an answer. It's an answer to tyranny, and we will not go quietly, and we will not stand here and let this happen to our children.
That's right.
Washington started off with a small army. We're that army in Lenawee County, and we will not stop, and we will keep going. This is not okay. We can't meet because we don't follow COVID protocols. How many people in Myers wear masks? How many people in Walmart wear masks? Y'all mask up at church?
Come on, speak it.
Nope. You mask up at basketball games,
Well,
volleyball games, football games. We have
That's
pictures
right.
of Martha Hall unmasked in the middle of a crowd. You guys are doing good.
Thank you.
At a football game. She's not following her own COVID protocol. How come the kids are allowed to play? We're allowed to have big audiences for sporting events, for churches, for shopping, yet we cannot meet 6 feet apart in a very large space for the Board of Health. But every other committee in this county can meet. Why is that? We need to start asking some hard questions. We need to start putting away the narrative, putting away the fear. We're 2 years into this. I'm not dead. Neither are you. People survive COVID. We can wash our hands. We can stay home when we're sick. We are okay. We have to not let this political narrative take away the rights, the freedoms, and liberties that the Constitution affords us. America is still free, and we will remain that way because a small army of people are willing to stand up and say no more. We will not comply, and we will not stop. Because the moment we stop, the moment we stand still, the moment we stop speaking out, is the moment that every freedom, every liberty, everything is stripped away from us, and the Constitution is null and void at that point. We don't stop because the Constitution is still law. We can still meet, we can think, we are logical, we're realistic, and we understand that this political narrative is driving a takeover of the country that we love so much. We will not go quietly. We will not let this happen. We have freedom over fear, and we're not going to be scared of anything.
No more fear. 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 No more fear.
All right, and so I think that I've ranted long enough. This is fantastic with my microphone.